Too fresh?
You asked a really good question. Why are men feminine in 2023? And I wrote a whole book about this, but I'm going to just summarize it. Why, in general, men are more feminine now than ever before. And it's rooted in one main problem. Modern men think that women and men are equal. And that is the biggest mistake because we're not equal. I would argue women are attracted to men that treat them as an inferior. I'm going to plan the date. I'm going to pay for everything. You just look pretty and show up because you're not competent enough to do anything else. Now, I know that might sound fucked up and, oh my God, that's so misogynistic, etc. But these misogynistic traits that women complain about is exactly what they want because that's chivalry. Chivalry in itself, if you really look at it, is sexist or misogynistic, as a lot of these women will say, because women are getting different treatment simply because they're female. It's just that women don't complain about chivalry because it benefits them. But they complain about other things like, oh, I don't get the same opportunities, blah, blah, even though they do. But the point I'm trying to make is that women are attracted to men that just that understand that men and women are different, and they are attracted to men that treat them as an inferior. Unfortunately, that's what women are attracted to. This is why women have sex with men. They like the guys that pull their hair, spank them, say dirty things to them, that are dominant, that are assertive.
But women have emotional needs too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
women are much more emotional.
Yeah, and you emotionally stimulate women by treating them as an inferior a lot of times.
You do not.
Really?
You do not. Yeah, and in fact, being a woman who has been on dates with
what
guys
is one of the best-selling books
talk,
by females? Read by females.
Listen.
Hold on. What is one of the best-selling books read by females worldwide?
50
Shades of Grey. Who's the main character in there? Christian Grey, right? Yep. A fictional character.
And he treats her really, really good.
Hold on. But that's what I'm trying to say. He's dominant. He's assertive.
But
he
she changes him and he listens to her. That's what the whole plot of the books are.
No, but she fell in love with him and got attracted to him in the first place because of his dominant, assertive personality. That's what women are attracted to. Women don't want an equal.
He was protecting her, yeah.
Yes.
She felt safe.
Which inherently means they're not equal.
But in turn, he changes for her. Which brings me to what I was going to say, that a lot of men, when I go out to dinners, are pretty stupid.
Okay.
Like just the way that you're saying a lot of women are. I find it very difficult to listen to a man, especially now that men have big egos. They just will continue to talk without any
selected to go on that date with that individual?
I know, I understand, but that's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Because you want a woman to listen, but maybe you just do not know any educated women. And I'm not trying to sound any type of way, but I've gone out to dates with both men and women where they were just dumb.
Okay, you do realize that just because a woman's educated doesn't mean she's intelligent, right?
Yeah.
I know, but I think when you're with someone, you should be with someone who is intelligent, and you should want to listen to them, and you should value what they have to say to you, because bringing someone around you gives them the power to mold you. Always. You never.
Yeah, but who's got it for the relationship to work? Who has to be molded by who? The man molds the woman or the other way around?
You're both unintentionally molded by each other.
See, that's what I'm talking about when I say you have this faulty belief system that men and women are equal.
So you're saying interactions with people that you know for a long time don't change or affect you? You just go right back like after? It's just the
Not
exact
for a long
same.
time though.
Men lead, women follow.
They have long-term effects, even if you're
If
growing
a man
or
gets
learning.
molded by a woman, she's going to bitchify him and make him less attractive. But if a man molds a woman, he's going to turn her into something he can love.
So you're saying a woman can never positively impact a man?
I didn't say that.
We never said that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that women don't lead, men do. The man needs to mold a woman, not the other way around. When a woman molds a man, he becomes softer, weaker, more pussified, and women are not attracted to these traits.
Mold you, help you communicate better, say, even if it's not telling you need to communicate better, but one day you guys have a conversation and she's like, oh, I liked it more when you worded it like this because I won't get so mad. And then the next time that you date someone, that girl has molded you.
That's low IQ behavior. Hold on, stop. That's low IQ behavior, and I'll tell you why. Men don't give a fuck about how information is conveyed. They care about the information, not how it's conveyed. Women, on the other hand, are more concerned with, I didn't like the tone. I don't like the way you say it. It doesn't matter. If I say 1 + 1 is 2 or 1 + 1 is fucking 2, it doesn't change the fact that it's still 2. Men communicate very directly and concisely. Women, it's all over the fucking place, a bunch of stupidity, blah, blah, blah. Like, the way men communicate is far superior than the way women communicate.
That's so funny. I feel like men bottle things up a lot, though. I feel like men don't communicate until they need to communicate, and then they're effective. But like women,
it's called emotional restraint.
Yep.
Which is good.
Which is toxic.
Because
I disagree.
Because
it's
very good.
I think it's toxic when a man is emotional, because that's how you get the school shooters. That's how you get the guys that beat on women. That's how you get the weirdos that attack women. Emotional stoicism and emotional control is very important for a man.
Could you imagine
when men can't control their emotions, violence happens.
I can only imagine a man being emotional at every crooked nanny.
Well, no, I agree.
That's going to be weird because you're like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? Versus he's a rock and he's like legit has your back, you know what? All right, this is tough, but I'll work through it for us. I think that's better than being emotional.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay, so he needs to be a direct communicator, concise, not communicate like a female, not care about the tone of how things are said versus the information that's conveyed. Men have to be better than their chick in every way for it to really work out.
But you do have to understand how what you say interacts with other people and how it affects them.
What, girls?
So like it's like manipulation kind of, but if you want it to be positive manipulation,
I would
and you're
argue the way
trying to-
women communicate is manipulative, not the way men communicate.
But I'm saying that men should be able to positively manipulate their girl if like women are emotional, just so that they can hear what they need to hear the right way. So you don't say 1 + 1 is fucking 2. You say 1 + 1 is 2 because you don't want the problem.
I think give me compromise on some level because that's
Okay.
gonna be more of like a on-term basis for you and your girl. But
Look, man, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah,
this
man.
is the way it is.
Yeah.
Comply or good fucking
Yeah,
bye.
yeah. I mean,
Like,
what's
yo,
wrong?
look,
like
the thing is, you're saying all this bullshit, but women are not attracted to men that listen to you. Like, we don't listen to women. Like, because
true?
women don't want guys that listen to them, period.
No.
Men lead, women follow. It's been that way since the beginning of time. Every modern day convenience that you enjoy was created by men. All the world history leaders have been men. No patriarchy stood no matriarchy stood the test of time because women can't lead shit. Men create the world. The last thing we need is females in leadership positions. Men need to lead everything: relationships, the world, businesses, etc. Because women are emotionally sound and don't make logically sound, rational decisions. Call me a
Even
sexist, call me an
Biden?
asshole, but reality is sexist. Men are better than women at virtually everything, and it needs to stay that way. That's just how the world works. Women are better at
That's
certain
just
things?
because men have more opportunities
Really?
to showcase their talents. I believe that there is a
Really?
woman. I believe maybe in 1 or 2 generations there will be a woman to compete with every man. I
How do
just
women
don't
how do men have more opportunities than women?
because I think when you look back, I know my parents' generation, my mom was urged not to go to college. She was told that she should be like a housewife, and that's what she ended up doing. And I
Okay.
think that in 2 generations, we are already an empowered generation, but I think the kids now are very much equal to men or boys. And so I think
Okay, women dominate
it's
college attendance now.
self-efficacy. Like,
Women dominate college attendance now.
well, we'll see.
I would argue women
Do
have
they?
more.
Look it
women,
up.
Women have more
Look it
rights, and I know this for a fact. I wrote a book on this.
Is this true?
Yes,
Yeah.
women absolutely dominate college attendance. Like 60 to 70% of college students nowadays are females.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, and
Can I
but they
prove
also
my
major in
point?
all the useless majors as well. But like, I mean, the point I'm trying to make is it's the truth.
Well, they're our generation. We're the generation that's in college.
Look, man, name a right or a privilege that a man has that a woman doesn't. Please tell me. Besides being able to have sex with a bunch of
I'm
women.
just saying it's going to be generational. It's just
No,
the
no.
idea that we're growing up with Barbie and Princess and
You
we
made
feel
the
like we
statement.
fit in a box.
You made the statement that men have more opportunities. Tell me what more opportunities men have that
That's
women
what I'm
don't.
trying to explain. It's your own self-love and it's your ability of what you think you're capable of. Because I was never raised to think that I was capable of moving mountains like men were.
Really?
Yes.
Everywhere you look, they're saying strong, independent woman, career.
And that's
you
new.
go get your money. So I would argue that it's the other way around. We empower women way more than we empower men.
That's new.
I would say for the better part of the last 50 years, we've been doing that.
No.
Do you know when feminism started?
It has not been as accepted as it is today. And I think a lot of it is
since
media
women are
too,
so
but I won't
oppressed,
even get
tell me,
into that.
okay, since women are so oppressed, stand on it. Name one privilege or right that a man has that a woman doesn't. Go ahead. please.
I've been
What? Name one.
that you guys watch TV as kids that taught you the values of beating people, winning, being the fastest, the strongest, and we have been Sleeping Beauty who's been waiting for our prince to come wake us up. That is what we were raised on. So I feel like, do you get
Merch.
what I'm saying?
No.
I'm saying that
I'm asking you to specifically name to me a privilege or a right that a man enjoys that a woman does not, besides being able to have sex with a lot of partners without judgment. Name one. Because I can name a bunch of privileges and rights that you guys have that we don't.
talking
Exactly.
business.
Gotcha, bitch.
Talking
Exactly.
business.
You're just talking to talk, man. Gotcha, bitch. Like women have way more
I'm
opportunities.
really not. I'm trying to explain it. Like,
You're doing a terrible
do you
job.
guys agree?
They don't even know
No,
what you're saying.
Wow, girls.
Do you,
come on,
do
come on,
you
girls.
think that it's
Girls,
easier
come on,
for a
guys.
man in society
on,
to be
girls.
successful than a woman?
Nowadays women
just-
women are more successful than men right now.
Yep.
Right now, women are more successful than men.
Let me ask you something.
think-
Do you
I
know
think
what
that's
selective
dependent on the
service is? Hold on,
industry,
let me
though.
ask her. Do you
No.
know? You don't know what selective
No.
service is?
Wow.
Fantastic.
Drafting.
Wow.
So when you're a man in the United States, at 18 years old, you have to enter into